Hey, what's up?
Greetings.
Hello.
Hi.
Good day.
Why were you late this time, Luke?
Oh, what? No, I gotta get my hot dogs. 1 second.
Okay, never mind. All right, who wants to give me the recap?
I shall give you the recap.
Go ahead, dwarf boy.
All right. On the last time of the Silver Star Court of Scorn, after a fateful encounter with Lord Farrier, the party had accepted his request and arrived at the altar of appeasement. Within the Court of Scorn, a liaison had been summoned forth to communicate for him. He introduced himself as Dantelion, also known as Dante. Dante instructed us on where the bath was and asked that we get cleaned before dinner and introduce ourselves. After bathing, we all introduced ourselves as we ate with Dante. Dante then told us about the prophecy of Farrier and how our party, along with all of Corvinus, are next to face the wrath of the Eyeless, the Eldar's ancient enemies. Dante then took us to the pool of evolution to choose if we wanted to change our being. The party warned Delos and Ray to do more research into this change and what it could bring about before going through with it. Dante suggested heading to the library where we could learn such knowledge. As the party started to research the many questions that they had, something began to happen to Booker. As he began to monologue to himself once more, the party gathered around Booker, resolving to take this challenge on together. Where will our party go this time on the Silver Star, Court of Scorn?
Alrighty.
Pretty cool.
Very cool.
Nice.
Make sure everything's together here.
I think canonically we should be in the library map.
Canonically we're heading towards the forge.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Let me see if these maps are done like they're supposed to be.
No, I did them. I did them like 2 days ago.
Did you?
Well, I have to see if they've been added, is what I mean.
I put them in the dingle.
Put them in the dingle
The
dongle?
dongle?
The dingle, the dongle.
The schlingle schlongle?
Box.
Hold on.
The McDingle bongle?
Oh,
Dingle
Brutus.
bongle?
A dingle dongle bingle bongle.
Alright, so now we've...
I did, I swear.
Alright, I'm looking...
It actually is.
It's actually not that.
And... Alright, let me try refreshing. Okay, there they are.
Target acquired.
I'm a shark eye, I don't eat. I only listen to Linkin Park.
Target acquired.
Tally get my skid. Someone touch my smeel. Oh, you did the garden too?
Yeah.
Very cool. Awesome.
Very cool.
Alright, give me just a second. Make sure all this is cleaned up here. Oh, that Google Drive, I keep forgetting to put things in. Yeah!
Oh, Delos is 2D again.
And 2D again.
Mm-hmm.
Not for me,
On my
isn't it?
screen he is.
How about you stop
I wanted
hitting
a
F?
nice,
I
I wanted a
didn't-
nice
I didn't hold
variety
F.
of maps and different scenery for us to play with each other's penises in.
I agree. That was a good idea. Hey, Bucko, should we go to the garden next?
What?
What?
And Dante grabbed the wine. Or optimum garden.
I'll grab the blankets and the picnic table. Basket.
I'll grab myself.
I'll grab my
Where are you
weapon.
gonna grab yourself? Is it your cock?
No, books.
Hold it in. Hold it in. Hold it in.
I'm holding it in.
Oh my god.
I'll never let it out.
Oh my god.
That's some strange constitution you got there. Your endurance is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at me,
The
Mom?
minute I find out Kiana doesn't have a penis, I'm losing my mind.
Hate to break it to you, but I don't have one. Sorry.
Like, how do you survive?
By not having one.
It's a very tough world, and not having a penis. But they make do.
Shut up, Booker.
What? I didn't even say it.
I didn't even say it.
Shut up, Booker.
Yeah. What the fuck? I'm pissing and shitting, bro. 2 seconds, please.
So do you mind if I roleplay here for a second?
No role playing.
Okay.
Not here.
Okay.
Not in this game.
Oh,
we don't do
the
that
pain.
here.
Aww.
Role play is cringe. We don't do that here.
Fair
Oh.
enough.
Oh man.
Wait. I gotta do something for that. I take 3 points of cringe damage.
Okay. You guys are in the library. Let me move you over to this spicy library that Luke made. Wow, whoa.
Yeah.
Well, I'm at 99%.
I am also at 99%.
I am still.
I'm
At
about to get
99%.
there.
I'm almost there.
Okay.
Ooh. Look at that. That looks nice.
Does it look snazzy?
That is nice. Well done.
Removes hat, bows, 07s. Thank you.
I'm just gonna watch on stream while I wait for this last percent.
Yep, I'm in. Ooh.
Oh, there I go. Oh my
I also
god.
got
Hey,
there.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, wow. Whoa.
Man, I love being the last person to be able to see maps.
All right.
Get better internet, nerd.
So last time you guys were in the library and you were doing your investigation thing, Booker?
Yeah.
Okay. God, there's so much information. What was it on again?
Yay.
So I can find myself.
Well, last we were talking about, you revealed the black hand thing with the Gambler Black.
Yeah. Gambler Black, Black
Yeah.
Hand.
Yeah.
And that's what it was on? Nothing else?
Well, there's
Countdown?
tons of shit.
What was
Yeah,
the actual last thing that we did?
The actual last thing. I think Ray, weren't
We
you
were
asking
heading
some
towards the
questions?
Yeah,
forge.
I was the last thing. I was looking at my old rune things. He said that wasn't until next act. I then decided to just catch up on the Calcutetian gods, in which Dante presented me books on Falael,
Yeah.
and I believe that's
And how much
where
better
we-
elves were.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then it looks like I got over everything then. I just wanted to make sure I didn't leave anything out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then what would you guys like to do next?
Hey Ray, can I ask you a question real quick, Ray?
Huh? Yes.
Not me, her.
Yeah. Do you think you could extend my bow staff by like 5 feet?
Sure. Only
Thank you.
whenever we get the chance.
Here, I'll just give it to you for now, so you can take care of it later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as in the bow staff. Or quarterstaff, sorry.
Seems I'm having problems with the forge map.
I am going to research recipes for my alchemy kit.
Okay.
I would like to research anything on Depthar, Eldar, and Dealis.
I would like to take this time to research blueprints.
Okay.
On
All
a-
right.
Type of blueprints.
Lots of stuff to do. So,
Yep.
do you guys have a list for me to go through?
I do have mine.
Put it in notes, please. Thank you.
Okay,
Alright.
I'll get you the ones
I'm
that
just
matter.
reading
right?
the book on ES that Dante gave me just now.
I am
Do you think there's any
copying,
chance to speak to Fall
I am pasting.
for a short time?
Falael is spoken to at the end of this piece.
Yep.
So,
Okay, I'm reading.
unfortunately, no. He doesn't have the appropriate manifestation to have a short convo before the big one he needs to have.
Yep. Is there anybody else? Like, could I speak to Dante as his representative in these aspects with certain questions? Maybe.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mr.
Does
Booker,
this-
you're staring at me.
Would this book of ES that he gave me give me any indication on what not to do as a follower of ES?
Hold on, lots of stuff's happening. So we got roleplay going on. First, I'll answer your question, Brutus. Eos is the goddess of struggle, of failure, and triumph. Or excuse me, not failure. Goddess of struggle, of fairness, and triumph.
Okay.
So generally speaking, if you don't want to piss off Eos, don't cheat.
That's pretty fair.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, you two.
Mr. Booker, you were looking at me.
Yeah, Dante, I was glad you saw. I was just, I just had a couple of questions, and I know you're kind of like Falael's representative in this aspect. This whole journey's had me curious.
You seem to be curious quite often.
I'm
Is there
so
something specific you were
curious.
thinking about?
Yeah, actually, there was a couple things. It's just a little hard for me to express the words that all jumbled in my head. But I'll do my best, I guess. Booker will shift his eyes to his bad eyes, making the world around him black and white. And Dante, I don't do this out loud too often, but yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. Sometimes it's easier for me to digest these things if I speak them aloud.
Is that a question, or are you just telling me that?
Kind of just preparing you and hoping that the music hits any second now.
Give me a second. I'm fucking doing it. Oh my god.
How about a question for you, Mr. Booker?
Yeah. Anything for you.
Huh. What are you looking for? Connecting all these dots, eyes glazed over in revelatory monologue. Are you looking for an answer to something? And when you have your answer, will it sate your hunger? Or are you just someone who likes looking for things?
What an amazing question, Dante. And I think I've asked myself it 100 times over, and it's the aspect of seeking the truth, I guess. It's just getting to the bottom of things. There's a truth behind everything, When I think he will turn away from Dante, but will purposely, what he thinks, speak aloud. Dante, it's a star of truth, a formulated journey of carefully arranged destinations. Each star conceptualized idea for a brighter perspective to turn which was slighted into a revered vision for all who wish to prosper in its forgiving luminosity. All the pieces scattered, like the mad sketchings on a corkboard, sparked from the conspiratorial nature which consumes all else. All the suspects marked and pinned as the connections grow deeper. A woman of misfortune and desperation, imprisoned by her own ideals, fated by a broken dream. A dark hand, revealing its true nature, like a creature of the night, plotting and waiting for its grand reveal. A calculated gamble. A slighted lord with a guided hand, a warning foretold by the stars itself. A journey of ambition, synchronized with the constellations that write the same land of which we walk, lost to time, but destined to be discovered. It's one of the things that I wish to promise under this guidance, you see. Minds must be changed, and ideals shattered, as the shine of what has been lost will soon illuminate all within the darkness of ignorance and shone the light from the star of truth.
Are you a bard, by any chance?
I'm a rogue.
Oh.
Yeah.
You seem like an author more than a detective.
Yeah, no, I really appreciate it. It just helps me get all my thoughts together. You know, it's tough. I don't speak this way out loud often. It's really hard for me. It's so hard, Dante.
It's as hard as he describes.
Yeah.
It's so solid. Throbbing in pain. Pulsing with anticipation.
I'm shouting
Well-
from over here. You do it all the time.
Every single time, in fact.
A lot,
You do do it a
actually.
lot. You do do it a lot.
Fascinating.
They're wrong. Don't listen to them. Listen, Dante. It's just simple questions, all right? I mean, first off,
So far,
the
you
biggest one.
said no. You said no questions. You've found answers. What is it you're looking for at the moment?
Well, first, upon this warning, this journey, it's this grandiose journey. It seems intriguing. I don't know if you would know anything about that. It seems, when I look at it, it's all laid out, from Maltos to Delos, Valkaz to Azengold, Hades. I mean, I don't even know what the hell these places are, but it sounds important, right?
Is the prehistory of the people before my people. Perhaps you'll find more in the Astrolarium, the observatory.
And I guess
You're a visual learner.
this warning, it was lost to time. These people in Kovanas, they don't even know anymore. All their ideals lost to these spirits or ancients or whatever the fuck they call them.
That would be the history of Corvanus. If you wish to know more about the stars and the history of the Eldar, the current state of the stars, perhaps head to the observatory. We can continue our tour, if the rest of you like to take some books with you. That is the history of Corvanus. Perhaps there are some record here. I have not familiarized myself with it too much.
Yeah, I know it's a little scattered, but there is one thing, Dante, that I'm hoping you can answer for me. Could you take a look at this for me?
I look down.
Dante angles his head, his eyes closed. His head, eyes closed.
I pull out the silver star.
And I say that there's some names on here. It seems intriguing. Would you know anything about this?
Dante holds out his hand.
I place the silver star in his hand. I make sure that our fingers touch.
Dante notices. He will open one eye and look at it. What are the names on the star? And are they recognizable?
I don't say them aloud, but they are Jack, Kier, Diego, Dane, Omega, Souza, and Shane.
Those don't ring a bell. Although they're very common names. Perhaps it is their association with one another.
I'll just hold on to it for now, I guess. And why do they call Falael the Slighted Lord?
It's an Arcadum question.
I'm typing answers to you so you can answer because your character would know.
For sure. Okay.
Like
Yeah,
I've just been filling your DMs this whole time. I thought you were seeing it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, really pretty eyes, Dante. When they're open.
I know.
You tired?
Oh, it's a 7. Oh shit, that makes okay. Didn't you show me that star before?
I think I vaguely showed it to you, and then you're like, yeah, we should we'll discuss this later.
Gotcha. I thought it was a literal silver star.
No,
Okay.
it's a literal 7-pointed silver star.
As spoken of before, this is a symbol of the 7, and therefore represents those who have traveled before us. The stones that they have paved for us to walk, the paths that they have created. These names are most likely names of the 7.
What makes the 7 so... Are they like gods? What makes them so important?
They're revered by some as gods. I think it's ignorant to do so, but the amount of reverence, I think, is wise. They're like you and your friends, those who have come before you.
Alright. Well...
In terms of
That's
Falael, he's known as the Slighted Lord, mostly because he has been slighted. That is an aspect of him. His followers, most of the elves across the continents, don't even know who he is. He is blamed for the actions of the elves despite them not knowing who he is.
I guess I'm glad we're here then. Not forgotten anymore.
All right, give me just a second to move on
Daughters.
to the others here for a second. So, Bomber, let's go over what Dalos is researching. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, so that's a lot of questions. I need you to choose a topic. Which of those topics do you want? You have Eldar, you have Depthar, you have the Silence. Like, what do you want to know?
And by the way, what I meant by the silence is the eyeless.
Oh.
Sorry.
The eyeglasses?
Yeah.
Hey, do we have
it
Ryan?
auto-corrected
We have Ryan
me.
silence lore in this library.
uh,
Opens eyes.
Where?
I want to focus on the silence and the depth first, and between the two, I want to know more about
The
the
eyeless,
depth.
you mean?
The eyeless. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to know more about the eyeless and the depth at the moment.
Investigation check, then.
Oh, I'm bad at these.
Yes.
Oh, that's intimidation. Give me a second. Boop.
Okay. As you try to research the eyelets, you can see that there are many tomes that discuss them. How dangerous they are, where they've attacked before, what to do if you are being attacked by them, but nothing that really explains what they are. That question seems to elude you as you spend your time researching it.
But I do get what to do when being attacked by them and stuff like that, like combat tactics.
Not so much. More so, evacuate civilians and things like that. Nothing that is truly militarily useful, except for maybe the fact that it is imperative that it is imperative that any organic matter that has been damaged by it needs to be watched carefully or destroyed.
Okay.
Ray, you are researching... Pick one of those.
I will go with the light armor blueprints.
Investigation.
All right. Here we go. Damn.
There's a lot of elvish smithing books that seem to refer to different techniques in order to create lighter armors. However, your big, thick, Chad-like dwarven brain can't quite make sense of it. Unfortunately, you don't speak Dex build.
Damn.
It'll take some time to decipher it.
Can I put the book away for now, at the very least?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Runa, which one of those do you want?
I already got the monk style already and monk weapons, so sorry for putting that there. We already researched the key powers from the last session, so probably had to research potions and stuff for health and all that. So
Potion recipes?
Yeah.
Sure thing. Roll me an investigation.
Can I ask Booker for help?
He is currently busy talking about plot lines.
Can I ask Dante?
He is also busy talking about plot lines.
Fuck.
This is chronologically happening while they're having the conversation they just had.
Yeah.
Okay, investigation.
I can aid in your research though.
Okay, can I roll it normal or advantage? Since
Advantage.
Brutus is helping. Okay.
No man.
Oh, wow.
Sounds about right.
You find some like healing potions maybe.
Oh sweet, I'll take that.
It's either
Wait,
that or it's hair removal tonic. You're not sure which one.
Can I help Ray? Since it sounded like he needed Dex help. And I am a Dex monk. Hee.
Yes. Okay, so people spend some time researching in the library, up to the point to where Booker and Dante come to the part in their conversation that we left off. So continue.
Yeah, it's
You
just,
can continue with the tour. I think you'll find more answers in the observatory.
Lead the way, Dante. I'm watching your back. I'm watching it all. Yeah.
Mr. Delos,
Oh, hi.
there's plenty of time to do research on whatever it is you're looking up. A tour of the rest of the facilities is in order. That way you can more aptly spend your time.
I guess you're right. Though, do you mind helping me pick up some books so that I can put them on this table over here?
Help you lift books.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I will give him direction to pick up any books on the Eyeless and the Deptha. And help me put them all right on this table.
You will drop a couple books on the table. Proceed south. Mr. Brutus, we are continuing with the tour.
Aye. Alright.
Oh, don't touch that as well.
I was just about to ask if you know what that book is. It looks important.
I just
What
don't.
would I? It was mostly probably something arcane related.
Oh, that's for writing spell books. This thing in the center.
Oh.
It's for the learned.
So you
But
guys,
why would you-
as you guys walk up, Kiana is explaining to Ray that dodge is not a complex or subroutine. It's pretty easy. It seems that
But
Ray.
why wouldn't you just stand there? Why wouldn't you just take the hit?
Because sometimes you need to distract a monster that's fighting at you.
But if you take the hit, then other people can, distracted, were you?
In many situations, that wasn't the case.
Like you did.
And then Dante
Yes.
walks up.
Oh, hey,
That is
Dante.
that is a truck manual. You're looking for the fighting style.
Oh, is that it?
Yes. We are continuing with the tour. There's plenty of time to do research. In the meantime, I figured show everyone the different facilities.
Kiana quickly pulls out notes. I took notes from a book earlier about possible health potions. Are these the health potions?
What's a truck?
I have no idea. I'm not an alchemist.
Here.
As you look down, you see written in Elvish the words between health loss and hair loss and health loss are quite similar. You see that Kiana has gathered a potion recipe to make a potion of hair loss.
I actually know that one quite well.
Oh, it's hair loss?
Yes.
Oh, great.
Look
I am
everywhere.
definitely not using that one. Tears it out. I like my hair.
Oh,
Right,
we could've paid
don't-
a pretty
don't
good
do that
job
in an
on
elder-
Talos over there.
You just tear up the book?
No, I teared up my note. My note.
Oh, your notes. Okay.
My notes. I would never tear up a book. Oh, no.
As Kiana tears up the notes, one of them goes floating towards a book that looks like it's been used a lot. Booker, you notice that the note touches the outside cover of something called The Gentleman Squinter.
Oh. The pages are touching each other. What's this? I pick up the book, intrigued.
What's
It's
now?
just drawings of Jenny. Front to back.
Ah, she's hot as fuck.
No,
Oh, what's that book you got there?
Ah, not that close.
stop.
Ray's like your younger brother that's gonna tattle on you if he finds out. Like, what you got there? Nothing.
On your lead, sir.
Thank you. There's plenty of time to play in the library.
Man.
We are gathered and
Time to venture forth? Alright, sounds good. Hey, that's pretty good. Where are you guys going to next?
Forge.
I figure Forge, Observatory, then Garden. They want to duel each other.
Teehee.
There's also a training ground, isn't there?
That's the garden.
Oh,
Before
okay.
before we go to the garden, I would like to go to the kitchen and pack a picnic.
Okay.
We just ate, though. Chronologically, we just got done eating.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes snacks are important, Brutus. Bigfist.
You
Aren't
don't
you a halfling?
understand. You when you're going out to the garden to go see an exhibition, you a nice little snack. It's good every now and then.
They house the
Maybe a drink, a bit of ale.
I could do some drink.
And you have
Jeez,
entered
the
the
crackers.
Star Forge. Step up, holy shit!
Ooh.
Oh,
Look
Oh
at
my
that.
god.
holy Christ!
Wait, it's your wet dream you told me about 2 days ago.
I think Ray's having a wet dream over there.
About to rock.
On your marks, get set, go.
Whoa.
Alright.
Everyone.
So Dante, what am I looking at here?
Well, they forged enough facilities to craft armaments for elves specifically, but could be amenable to more mundane weapons. There's enough resources here to craft quite a bit of weaponry for the task at hand.
What
What's
is
that?
that? What
It
is
looks
this
like there
on
was
the
a
board?
strength build user here before.
What's that on the pedestal?
Looks like a weapon, a spear of some kind.
I want
Looks
to.
like it has a wing on it.
It does. Hopefully it doesn't rip off wings. Can someone, like, Arcana check if they have Arcana trained?
I don't think any of us.
Dante might.
Yeah, Dante might.
Go ahead. Oh, I do. Yeah.
I don't want to touch it.
He won't
my class
Arcana.
chain.
He'll just grab it and then move it over to the weapon storage rack.
Yeah.
But it looks so
But
cool.
what is it?
Check your DMs.
Shit.
Dude, you got like I've just been trying to...
Sorry, I'm playing Maple Story on the other screen.
Oh man.
I'm fucking. Okay. What makes this forge different than the forges of your dwarven companions
Good catch.
is that it is capable of turning star metals into armaments. There's quite a bit already forged. There's a stockpile for what is to come. If you are capable, you could create a weapon that a non-caster would be able to infuse with enchantments and runes, other things of the more learned nature.
Okay. Any, I guess, special know-how on how this forge works? Special fuel, you know, does it require multiple teams to keep it running?
I do not know the specifics. I do, however, know that that is the forge, that this is the primary anvil, and this is for the magical enhancement of the said weapon.
Oh, magical enhancement, you say?
I need my armor replaced to hollowed exposure.
I'm sure it will.
And I just need my boast.
I'll give you the information that I read out of a book from last session for it.
Alright.
Ray, are you able to just like extend the bow staff on your own, or?
I should be able to. Shouldn't be too much trouble. First, I got to go check out that forge.
Comes.
There will be plenty of time to spend here, as this will take a lot of time to craft what you need.
He is
They are already-
scuttling. He's scuttling over to the forge.
Opens eye,
He's
walks
already
over.
at. He's.
All right,
Oh,
you can see
excuse-
that this is
Excuse me, fellows.
you can see that this is the actual center point for the forge in which all the molten metal is thrown, the fluxes are thrown, and this is so large that it actually allows the creation of multiple sets of weapons and armor fit for armies, not just people.
What are these?
Having a wet dream.
Those are boxes of flux.
Oh.
So
Please do not touch those.
okay, so now I get to explain this a little bit out of character. Falael, being a god of elves, is naturally quite wealthy, even in a place that he cannot fully manifest. This wealth will be accessible by you. But instead of the normal requisition process of where you have to have money and buy it from a shop, this time around, what you get instead is you may access anything in the Court of Scorn. You may get weapons, armor, major supplies, direct blessings, power, all of that. But you have a singular resource that you spend on all of this, and that is Falael's patience. The more you take from the patience, the less patient he will become with you. Reaching 0 patience means that he may start to deny you activities, access, and may even decide that you are not worthy of being his silver stars. Remember that Falael is a graceful, very properly primed out lord who will be fair and just, but the scorned part of him is there for a reason. He will accept no incompetence. You gain patience when you complete missions for the Court of Scorn. Everybody with me so far?
Yeah.
Yes.
No. So that's how we do things here. You pay for the things you use, with Falael's patience.
Okay. Do
Can
we
I
know
ask
how
how
much
much we have?
patient? Yeah.
So, your starting patience for your adventure is 40. Which will be put in which you should put in your main notes, but yeah.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I just don't know how to spell Faleo.
How
Interesting.
much patience does it take to create weapon and armor?
It depends entirely on what it is you're trying to make. But to answer your question more straightforwardly, I will walk you through the process of making one item so that you can understand what's going on.
Understood.
Anything that lowers our detection.
Hold on. All right, so let's say you wanted to build an item, right? Everybody with me so far? Let's say you wanted to build a weapon. So your normal throwdown of weapons is you go to the crafting side of it, and you want to have it made for you. So the other thing to keep in mind is that the forge is actually magically operated. While having a crafter there can help with certain finessable pieces, it's actually designed to allow non-skilled and non-magical artisans to be able to create those types of items. So, to be clear, the tier of the item costs whatever the tier of that total item is, times 2 of patience. So if you want a tier 5 item, it will cost 10 patience. You guys with me so far?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, because you have Ray, if Ray makes the item, he can reduce the patience because he's doing some of the work himself. If he does that, he reduces that cost from 2 to 1.5. If at any point that you end up with a 0.5, you always round down.
Okay.
Can I give him a
for
model?
example, if you wanted a tier 6 item, Ray would make it cost 9 patience. Everybody with me so far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember that 40 patience is for the use of every single part of this facility. So that's armaments, like weapons, armor, items, consumables, spells learned, major blessings from the altar of appeasement, all kinds of stuff.
So when you mean consumables, that means like alchemy too?
Yep, alchemy is, yes. That's like potions,
understood.
things like that.
Just double checking. So that also will be patience.
Everything in this facility costs patience because it's technically free.
Got you.
It should be noted that Dante automatically has a half patience cost because he is an elf in direct service to Valeo. But that's only because he's the emissary of Valeo. He pisses him
would I
off.
be able to start with flat zealous on the rapiers to start out with?
We're gonna go over your starting gear when we decide your full prestige class stuff.
Prestige. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
So once we've locked in all that, then I'll give you your starting gear. You won't be able to spend any patience. That 40 patience is for them. Because your stuff you start with, so it doesn't cost you anything. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not trying to like deck them out to the tits or anything. Like, should be good.
Well, that's going to be part of the challenge here. Is what you guys want to spend patience on.
Yeah. Just to be clear, that was the end of the basic.
That's the basic stuff. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's the basic stuff. Now there's more. There, as I was saying, Falael has a stash, so he has stocks of things like mithril and adamantine and like all that shit. Like he's got rare metals in here.
And just to be clear, is it just the tier that affects the patience, or is it like the tier plus like maybe the material and all that stuff that affects it as well?
Both those matter because the material affects the tier of the item.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's mainly the tier that affects the patience, but also
tier affects the price,
Got it.
which is the worth of the item, and that is equivalent to the patience of Falael. The tier of the item is what matters for everything. So let's say you wanted to make, I don't know, like a mithril greatsword, right? Mithril in and of itself at base is fourth tier, no matter what else you put on it. Like it's just 4, or not 4. It's hold on, let me double check. I think I changed this. Give me just a moment. I'll go remind myself. Mithril is 4. Okay. So Mithril is 4, just to give you an idea. And that's how much it costs. So that means if you wanted to make an item that was just made out of Mithril, it's already a tier 4 item, regardless of anything else that you put into it.
All right.
As I've said, we have plenty of time to do all of this, and the forge will take the most time out of everything, so I figure we should do that last.
Indeed.
What do you want to
See
see
if
next?
you're already... I believe we should head to the observatory. So that will be enlightening to you.
Alright, let's go.
Oh shit, sorry, my contact lens fell out.
Oh,
Yes,
I
I-
got that. Here, let me pick that up for you. I pick it up from...
Please don't.
Oh, shit, I put it back down. Sorry.
I would be back once.
Delos, you might want to move back 1 square so, we can all get transported.
Okay, so you guys want to go where?
Observatory.
We wish to observe.
Okay, load it in.
99.
Oh, so many stars.
I'm in.
And-
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, shit.
I am in.
It's night in here.
Everybody good? Everybody here?
Yep.
Is Luke
I
back?
got there.
Yeah, it just slid up inside my eyelid, so we're chilling.
Oh boy. Okay,
Ugh.
as you enter this place, this is the oratory, which works as both an observatory and a whole manner of other different things. So the first things first is that this particular contraption allows a heavy amount of divination to occur in this place. So this facility has 2 uses. One, you may use it to make your own spells. That's what the oratory is.
Oh.
That's right.
Oh.
Oh yeah, make your own spells. Number 2, and this is probably the thing you'll be using the most, you can use the fact that one of the aspects of Falael is the Star Caller, and he possesses potent divination magic, just a part of his domain. This facility allows you to enact a small shred of his divine divination, meaning that with a purchase of using his patience, by paying patience, you can get free information on targets and locations that you have yet to go to. So, by paying appropriate divination, you could do things like learn what a location has in it beforehand, learn the layout of a map, or you could even make martial checks on creatures you have yet to encounter. It's very potent.
Okay.
Yo.
The costs of those are dependent upon the request. So if you wanted to... What kind of enemies are there? That's a pretty basic one. It'll give you a brief overview. Can you tell me everything the boss does? That's going to cost you a lot. You guys get what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yep. It's very pretty in here.
Agreed. Yes.
What are those things in the middle that are like floating around?
I'm pretty sure they're called planets.
What's a planet?
Okay, so what's actually displayed here is not... they're spheres, but they're planes, not planets. They're planes of existence, right? So a little bit of cosmology about Verum. Oh boy, now I get to activate this stuff. I hope you're ready for knowledge.
No.
Well, too bad.
Fill me with your knowledge, sir.
Actually, you know what? There's a perfect song. There's a perfect song I'm gonna play here. This one. I like this song a lot. Okay, a little bit about the cosmology of Verum, and since you're looking at a literal star map, I get to show you this now. Hold on to your butts. You're about to learn some stuff in character that a lot of characters don't know about.
Yay!
Ooh.
This is a representation of the star map. Let me know when you're loaded.
Oh. Loaded.
Loading.
Everybody,
Processing.
okay.
Still loading.
Processing. Processing.
Oh.
Oh! Okay,
Oh,
yep.
Yes.
Yep.
It's time.
Oh my, oh my.
Oh boy.
Oh me, oh my.
So
I'm
you are currently here in the
Yeah.
on the planet of Verum, which is the centralized point of this nebulae. Now, that being said, there's a couple of things that surround that point. Most notably, there are what are referred to as the inner planes. The inner planes are the elemental planes of earth, water, air, and fire, as well as the sun, which is the Feywild, the moon, which is the Shadowfell, and then you have the heavens and the hells, which represent the alignment array of the cosmology. All of those are represented in that room around Verum, and they act as celestial bodies that turn and shift closer and further away from the actual planet of Verum, but they are not spheres, as they are what appears to be they're kind of like rings in a way. But they are naked to the visible eye that looks out through the sky, except at special times during the Veil of Stars, and for those that possess such sight. Which is why the planet of Verum looks like a flower, not a sphere. Because all the different pieces of the astral sea and the abyssal ocean that connects to the astral sea pour out in between the continents, which are caught by these lenses of flashes of other planes that float like semi-translucent, semi-real spheres, which are differing forms of existence that have been birthed by the Great Dream, which is the astral sea itself. Everybody with me so far?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what you're looking at, essentially, so what you're seeing before you, like in the observatory, is a representation of those inner planes. But there are reference points that there are other such places outside. So the first bit of knowledge of that there's more beyond your world really settles in. And so, of these worlds, the inner planes are represented through those different axioms. In fact, the way that you create your own spells is the experimentation of mana through the filters located in this place, because each one of these different orbs, these representations of those planes, have a small planar shard that is actually able to create, to some degree, the filtered magic. So what you do when you create spells is you enact your will, and then you experiment with different levels and amounts and different types and filters of all the different available energy types until you create the spell that you want. It's kind of like creating a spell is making a very specific color, and this lets you experiment with hues, with RGB, and all that kind of stuff, if you guys get what I mean.
Ooh.
And there you go.
Pretty cool.
Dante, it's like It's like we talked about all these names. It's like the journey.
Look at the pretty colors.
Yes.
This is quite eye-opening.
I could only wonder the correlation here.
Grab some parchment and start mapping the connection of the journey and the warning, drawing them out, I guess, from what I see.
This is all his doing.
As you stand before it, you start to feel a very familiar itch in the back of your head, Booker.
Fucking time. Alright. I'm going to investigate further.
Okay, step up. Dante, check message. You should be able to move.
Yeah.
Can you move
There
it?
you go. Yeah. I was pooing.
All right. Oh, hold on, right there. As you step up here, do you follow that feeling?
I do.
Make me an investigation check. As you stand in the presence, the world begins to sort of shift and kind of fade away. And there, you feel a very strange, well, almost like a wind blowing through your hair. The wind is strong, potent. And then you see a vision. The scene unfurls and you see a shadow you recognize. It is Dante. But the elf seems younger. His eyes are open, bright, and are watching a stranger. A stranger that seems to be pointing out the different worlds and planets. But what is odd is that this stranger appears to have arms made of flames. Not like any plain touch that you've ever seen. As you start to watch, you feel an odd peace come over you. As you continue to watch, you can see that the younger Dante flashes in and out of different time periods. To some point, he is listening to this person. To others, he is practicing swordplay. His swordplay being practiced under their tutoring eye. What you presume to be his master, wielding a strange, slightly curved, straight-edge blade. Dante using his rapiers. You start to see it. Bits and pieces of your new companion walking the long and arduous life of not just an elf, but of a Sharkai. You see a wasteland before you. Black soil, a choked sky, a great wall. And there, on the edge of an unforgiving shore and a crashing sea, you can see an even younger Dante slowly make his way down the path, a great sorrow burdening him. He looks up, and you will see a younger version of this mentor character holding out their hand. Wrapped in flames and cloth, unafraid, Dante will take it and walk with them upon a great ship to cross the screaming sea. The vision begins to fade, and all becomes quiet once more.
I look back to Dante, just giving a long look.
Dante, the things I've seen, the things you've seen, the places you've been, are they all prevalent in your mind? This screaming sea?
Quite a lot of insight for staring at this contraption, but I've lived a long life. Some more than others. Some pass through, some are forgotten.
What kind of journey was this?
I was very young. I took a journey from Elder Sharkai. It's a land where the people believed in a dead god.
Maybe, could you give me a better understanding of this shark eye?
Elder
It's the
Sharkai.
people of... The Sharkai, the people of Elder Sharkai, is my continent. My home, originally. But I had found a new home. New views in Calcatesh. But that, like many other things, is long in the past.
What happened to them?
What happened to who? The Sharkai?
Yeah.
Some stayed, some moved to Majatal. Myself was one of those. They, like the dwarves and other sects of elves, find themselves all around. Those who stayed behind in Elder Sharkai, most of them still believe in Aladdin, a god of death. Ironic, though, as we had come to find that he himself was dead. Some revelation doesn't move people. It simply washes against their pre-established beliefs like waves on stone. But I'm not here for my people. I'm here for Falael. And in turn, the people of Corvanis.
But the thing, those people, it's lost time. It's like over time, this overwashing religion, it's got them all scrambled. They don't even know what they believe. They have no idea of Falael anymore.
They still believe in what they believe in. Think of the Matharians. Another lost people believing in a dead god. Their faith carrying them forward.
How the fuck are we gonna tell them they're wrong?
Well, I don't think we do. At least not now. Our job is to serve Lord Falael. To unite this continent. There are many ways of going about that. But most importantly, is to have all of you ready. That is the purpose of this facility, of you being here.
You know, Dante, it's almost weird. Even learning of all these crazy places, seeing the full expansion of beyond our own vision, doesn't something seem familiar about it? I've been looking at the journey, and from what I can see and mapped out, does this remind you of anything?
And I show you the... I guess I'll send it to you.
Hold that there. What are you doing over here, Dalus?
I'm just reading the books.
Oh, okay. You guys want to do anything?
I'm just looking at the pretty lights.
Same here.
Pretty lights, pretty lights. Being a
Just
dwarf.
reminiscing a bit.
I guess I would
Being a
check the
dwarf.
books. Being a dwarf. I might check the books on...
On how to stay
Anything.
a dwarf and not be an elf?
No.
You... kill him. Okay.
That's probably a lot easier to find than just looking for Eldar stuff.
Alrighty. Continue to.
Yeah. Just checking the books with them.
Is there at this point like an easy way to view the map of Corvinus in character to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Want me to bring it up for you?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to make sure that Booker would have that in mind as well.
Yeah.
I would, I guess, hold the crude parchment of the journey.
This correlation, and you know, the funny thing about it, Dante, it mentions certain points, the warning, they talk about certain places, but you see here, look, it's the only place that they cross over twice. It's this one, the void fields. I don't know the significance, but there's something all about this correlation. Doesn't it seem familiar?
Well, your star path does seem accurate from what I know. However, there's something to consider, that space around us is not completely flat. There's a third dimension to the stars.
Yeah, no, I
When you
get
draw it
you.
on paper, it does make sense, but I've actually personally never seen the path drawn out on paper. It has always been something understood. This map of Corvinus, you've recreated this path on the map of the continent. What does this mean?
Well, I guess that's just the question. I mean, if you put it next to the map of Corvinus, I mean, it all kind of leads to the center. It's the same kind of question with the stars falling and where to fall, and I guess that's what I'm hoping I can find here. And maybe the first star's exactly where it showed on the journey, and maybe to the next, and the one after.
What is the prediction you're looking for? This is the place to do it, although you must consider the cost of your time, as well as the utilization of these facilities. One of these maps means a lot to me. The other is just the topography of a continent with cities on it. I don't know what the overlapping of your lines means.
And I don't either,
Is there any...
honestly.
I'm afraid I don't think I can help you in that regard, at least not for the time being.
Okay, I guess I just wanted you to see. But
I will keep it in mind.
we got time, and you know, everybody's time here is just as precious, and we'll figure this out. So it's just nice to have you along, Dante. You're like a guiding hand for us.
I appreciate that. But my focus is so that all of you are focused. To
I see that.
be prepared for what is to come. Do you understand?
I understand, and I felt your struggle. You've been through 100 of these, and this is my first one, so. Guess I just wanted you to see.
All right.
Guys, ready to go?
Yeah, Bon. We're ready.
Bod, what
Like
are
the
you
other
doing,
wings.
Bod? What are you doing?
Like the other wings, you can always come back here. Just wanted to give you an introduction. I believe the last place is the garden.
Well, let's go to the kitchen first.
Okay, you go to the kitchen, grab a snack. Okay. I want to have a picnic.
I want to have a big.
Patience tick down.
What caused the tick down?
You know what.
It was worth it.
And you did a great job on these maps, Luke.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it.
Hey, Ray, did you do the thing with the staff yet?
We didn't have a chance to do anything with the staff.
Darn.
He's
No,
literally
no,
been
can we-
standing there. You do that thing yet? No, I didn't. I've been standing. Oh, that's great.
We didn't have any time.
All right.
I've been standing right in front of you this entire time.
You enter the garden, which contains the ruins of Falael, and other than just being really purty to look at, this is a place of meditation, training, and repurposing. This is where you'll be spending your time gaining your prestige classes, training your magic, your ability to fight, everything.
I am still loading.
Yeah.
I'm loaded.
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 Why am I loaded? Oh, I'm loaded. I'm loaded.
Look at
Fixed yourself
how
later.
purty that is.
Very pretty.
Nice.
Look at the pretty flowers.
Seems like a good place to do a duel, honestly.
Oh, duel?
Duel.
Right over here.
You want?
There's a little arena and everything.
Who do you want to duel?
I'll do
You want a duel, Dalus?
I could go for a spa.
Let's do it. Non-lethal duel.
Oh boy.
Kill him.
No one to get hurt. Please.
Whispers.
Why? Make sure we don't get hurt.
Are you talking to me?
Hey, Ray. If we duel, can you be our mediator?
Talking to me?
I guess. I still have your stuff.
I won't need it.
Okay.
What do you want to duel?
Are we doing over here?
If you want to, then share. Me.
I think the fucking.
All right.
After the duel, can we have a picnic?
Duel.
Oh my god.
Maybe go over here, Kiana. So we're directly, yeah.
All right. As the party gathers up around the arena, Kiana and Delos face off and begin their duel. Now's a pretty good time to go over all the stuff that we need to go over. Yeah. Huh. My leg. Oh, I'm sorry, my leg. Okay, let's do this. That's a little too sad. Let's do some prep music.
We're doing prestige classes.
We are.
Oh my god.
It's time.
Are we getting the effects now, or will that be for,
I was hoping to do the prestige classes after our battle.
Oh, you actually wanted to fight each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
They want a real.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the arena, Rhea.
All right. Hold on. I wasn't
I'm
aware.
mediating.
He's gonna mediate the battle. He'll move out once we're ready.
Okay.
Hold on, let me quickly change this.
All right.
Alright, just don't kill each other.
Yeah, kill each other.
I said
I'm
don't.
wielding I will bring out my fast sword.
All right. Let's do this.
Kiana, since Ray has Kiana's bow staff, she's not gonna fight with a weapon. She's gonna fight with her fists.
I mean, yeah. You
Well,
are a
one
weapon.
thinks-
Let's do this.
Yeah. Okay, my turn.
Not yet. Okay. Now it is. Rock and roll. Your turn.
Nine damage.
Man.
Okay,
That's one
give me a
key.
second as I calculate that damage.
I'm going to fight with my
Hey,
fists.
hey, Ray.
Shoots him.
Hey, wait, can you send me back, Faith? Because I would have grabbed it back from you.
You didn't.
No,
Oh,
you don't
okay.
have it. You don't
Got
have
it.
it. You don't have it.
Okay, then I have 1 AR, so I will take 8.
Okay.
Minus 8. Okay.
Man.
All right, so you don't add
Did
5
she
in
just
it.
shoot him in the chest with 2 arrows?
So you don't use 5 radiant on that. So that's 7 damage.
Okay. Minus 6.
That's 2 key.
Okay.
Holy hell, you're hitting him with arrows? I said don't kill each other.
They have a feud or something.
Yeah, they wanna fuck.
It's a long story.
I activate with standing stance.
Okay.
So that's 21, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I move up to here.
Okay.
That it for
That
you.
Delos guy sure takes arrows in the chest like a fucking champion.
That it for you.
Bond takes it well.
Yep, end turn.
You should have seen him earlier. in the
That was
dungeon.
pretty good.
Should have
was
seen
pretty
all the
good.
pool.
Passively tell him about the time he got smashed into the ground by that one giant skeleton.
Anyways. Delos has 2 bleed. That's fine. Delos will use smite and will attack with his bastard sword once. Does that hit? Oh wait, no, ignore me.
I don't know.
And it's a level 3 smite.
We said no level 3 spells.
Oh, okay, then level 2 smite.
Okay. First of all, you have to call what kind of level it is before you attack.
Oh, I thought it was just calling it divine smite.
Well, yeah, but you could just suddenly up it if you hit, right? You have to call every aspect before you roll. But that's fine.
Okay.
Second level is fine, whatever. Do your thing.
And there's second level. So 26 plus
That's
8
34
is-
damage. So 34
34.
damage coming at Kiana. Kiana has...
And you now have 7 bleed.
Well, only if you actually deal damage to her.
Yeah, if I deal
so
damage.
34, you have 2 key, you have...
I have 1 key currently.
Oh, you have 1 key. So 1 key, Battlehorn 2 plus 17. So that's 34 minus 17. That's going to be 17. Look at that.
So that puts me at 17 health.
No. It puts you at 20 health, and you have 7 bleed.
Okay.
And I will now attack
Whoops.
again with another level 2 smite.
Wow.
What can I say? You shot me twice.
And that misses.
Yeah.
And just as an aside, I will have Aura of Vitality active.
They're not going to die. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, and I'm just making sure that
The arena won't let them die, so it's not a big deal.
Okay.
Okay, that it for you, Delos?
Yes, that is my turn.
So does
Kiana.
that mean I lose 1 key since he hit my
Yep,
thing?
you have 0 key.
And my bows, I have Heartbreaker equipped on my loadout, but it's the equivalent to my hands, right?
No, it's better than your hands. Well, no, it is the equivalent now. That's right. Okay.
Okay. So it's okay if I just
That's fine.
click that. Okay.
Let
That
me see
hits.
the AC. That probably hits.
It does it.
I think I have like 13 AC, so yeah.
Oh, Bond.
Okay. You take 7 bleed, and I take
Not yet.
11.
She doesn't take 7 bleed yet.
Okay.
Am I able to use my key right now?
Well, finish your attack action.
Okay. That misses.
That misses.
That misses. All right, damage dealt. Gain key.
That causes Ilton High to activate. If I can.
Well, okay. If you have a reaction, do it.
So, 13 damage.
My key armor blocks that.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Okay.
Withstanding
great.
stance drops at the start of your turn.
Okay.
You can't use an action in the middle of another action unless it's a reaction.
Can I react with What's the only stance?
No, because that's not a reaction. That's a bonus action.
Gotcha.
So what's going to happen is you missed. You'll take 13 damage. You have your natural AR of 2, so it's 11 damage, putting you at 9. Then you'll take 7 from the action of you actually attacking, reducing your key to 0, and you're at 2 hit points.
Okay. Okay, let's see. I use bonus action shadow step.
Hold
So
on.
now I'm invisible,
Hold
so-
on. Let me check something here.
Do you have key?
Don't forget you can attack
We need to
again.
adjust your health. You took 4 less. So you should be at 6 hit points. I got it.
Okay.
You're at 6 hit points.
Okay.
Don't forget you can attack again still.
Yeah, I know.
You can't use Shadow Step, you don't have any key.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Bleed is really bad on monks because after you attack and hit, you then take damage and then you lose your key.
Okay. Well, I guess I have no other choice.
Are you using your bonus action to attack?
No, actually, hold on. I take that back.
Okay.
I'm thinking here, just give me a moment. Bonus action dodge.
Bonus action dodge is a key point, and you don't have any key.
Oh, I thought dodge was okay. Never mind.
No, dodge. Normal dodge you could use if you had an action. Monks can dodge with a bonus action by spending a key point.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, well. You can't really do anything here. Guess I'll do my bonus action to attack.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it.
Okay.
Hey!
Oh,
There you go.
19 damage. I am down.
Hold on. Hold on. I was just about to say that. So you knock out Delos and then take 7 damage from bleed, and you fall down as well. Double KO.
They knocked each other out.
Man, right when the fucking song ended too. That was good. All right, pick him up. Heal him up.
All right, get back up. The two noggins.
Oh,
I'll heal for 1.
I should have just went invisible.
I'm helping her.
Well, you guys, after the spar is done, you're fully healed from the arena, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And any blood that is lost is cleaned up. Whoa.
Cool.
Okay.
That was terrible.
Well, congratulations, you knocked each other out.
You can... Here. Dante will pull out both of his rapiers.
Oh, I hate.
All of you, in the center.
Uh-huh.
Oh, all right.
Me?
They won't let me go off.
There's no need to stab each other or knock each other out. But we'll do this as a thought exercise. Consider me your enemy. Much more powerful than an individual amongst you. Show me your formation. You may start adjacent to me, you may start anywhere in this arena, but you may not leave this arena. This is the confines of your setup.
Wait, Booker. Wanna get to the back line?
Yeah,
You have 30 seconds.
Oh shit, no
Get to the
time.
back line.
Go find that rock.
Oh, my knee.
Can you see me?
You should roll stealth.
Yeah, you probably should.
So from what I've gathered, you two like to stay in cover. Are you the backline of the group?
Yeah, I'm in the back.
You,
Okay.
Delos, do you do anything other than hitting people in the head with your sword?
Not really. Not
Then you
much
should
I-
stand next to me. Easier to hit me in the head with your sword if you're next to me.
Alright.
And you, Rhea,
Aye.
what weapon do you have out?
I have a glaive.
You should be next to me as well.
Aye. But then how do I get to the others that are injured?
Are you hitting me with your glaive, or are you healing your allies?
I would mostly be healing my allies.
Well, then perhaps in between Delos and the rest of your allies. And Brutus, you've told me that you have a big fist. Do you punch?
No,
This seems
it's
more
just
appropriate.
cosmetic.
Oh, that one got me. That was a good one. No, it's just
It seems
cosmetic.
more appropriate.
Pulls out scimitars. Wait, what?
Yep.
If I want to get to Booker in the back, I have to move here. And Brutus has an opportunity to hit me. If I want to leave, get a better advantageous position, or perhaps used ranged against Booker or Kiana, then Delos will get a chance to hit me. Your ability to hit each other is profound. However, your tactics do need quite a bit of work. Perhaps after some training, we can work on formations. Be something to be added to the preparations.
And so, under Dante's tutelage, the party begins to train. And now we can talk about prestige classes. Hey!
Woo.
Woo.
Alright, let's do it.
Is this a choosing our prestige classes and then we're done? Or
What? No, as I have said several times, your character's final build and all locked-in decisions become final the next time you play after I'm back from my offline work. After those
Okay.
2 weeks.
You guys passed the tuning exams.
Shit.
Okay, so let's do this. I'm very interested to see what everybody's going to go. We'll start with you, Booker. What is it you're thinking of?
I was looking at a couple things.
Hold on,
Possibly.
let me play some better music
Yeah,
here.
yeah. All right, cool. Thanks.
Was that sarcasm, or are you actually thanking me for that?
No, I was so thankful for the change of music. I fucking loved it so much.
I don't think he's... anyway, what were you thinking about?
I was thinking, possibly Inquisitor.
Inquisitor is a good one. It is very, very good.
Bit of support, you know.
Yep,
An agent of truth.
very good.
Shutting down abilities, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kind of lines up.
Any other ones you were thinking about?
I was dancing between that and possibly Shadowthorn.
Shadowthorn, okay. Shadowthorn. Okay. Any other ones?
And possibly, maybe even, Gregorian Rogue, a Star Domain. Just maybe.
Well, if you do that, then you lock yourself
Yeah,
out of
that
prestige
would.
classes.
Yeah, it would get rid of. It's something I'm considering. But I think Inquisitor is probably top of my list right now.
I agree with all those choices. The only other one I would suggest that maybe you would really consider taking a look at is possibly looking into taking the Agent prestige class.
I guess I did look a little bit at the agent.
one of the biggest things is I think with the way that you play, even though Booker might need a little retraining to be very good at it, the way that you play, I think really falls under the power that an agent can really generate. There's a lot of soft power that the agent generates. And you already have, investigation fully trained into. You already have all the other prerequisite skills to really figure out what's going on. And now with agent, you'd have the ability to manipulate what's going on to your, heart's content. I think Shadowthorn is fantastic, especially if you wanted to add some druid spells to the party. Being able to spread around poisons, all awesome. When it comes to the Inquisitor, I think the Inquisitor is definitely a strong choice. Chastise is an amazing ability. Being able to block abilities and things like that for people. Having additional effects like sneak attack, being able to be re-rolled for punishment will work with your Shade of Regret. There's a lot of stuff here that really works off of Inquisitor as well. I'd say definitely Inquisitor is probably the mechanically strong choice. I think Shadowthorn's great if you want to add some casting versatility. And Agent is one that I wanted to throw your way because I wanted you to think about what you could do with a agent. Because it won't always be dungeon delving that you guys do. And you're already a very exploration-based character. So adding a social aspect to it could really give your party an advantage to take care of problems without even needing to draw their weapons. So, something to consider. But
Okay, I appreciate your insight. I guess in the same aspect, so when it says grants Wanderer progression, could you explain that a bit more?
Okay, so as you know, you as a rogue have Mundane and Wanderer level 1 to 5, right?
Yeah.
Wanderer progression means that you will now level Wanderer, the role, from 6 to 10. So you'll get all the higher level stuff that role gives you. But you would not gain whatever the higher level stuff that Mundane gives you. That's what progression means. So if you take a class that gives you a progression and a role, and you meet the prerequisites for that class, you progress in that role levels as if you had leveled up in it, right? So if you have no levels in it, and you get progression a role that you don't have, then you level 1 to 5. If it's a role that you do have, then you level 6 to 10. You with me so far?
Okay, yeah.
There's a whole list of abilities that have not been made present yet for those roles, but they will be. But essentially, it's just going to be more of the stuff that Wanderer gets, for example. Like, it's going to be better exhaustion control. It's going to be more skills. There will be unique effects, and it will matter, which is why I'm giving people a lot of space to build, to really think about what they want. But yeah, that's how it works.
Okay. No, I appreciate the insight. It'll give me things to think about over the next couple weeks.
Sounds good. All right, next up we have is Kiana. What are you thinking about playing?
100% Infiltrator.
Really? Interesting.
What did you think I was going to go with?
Well, I thought that would be one of the ones you were thinking of. I thought... Well, I actually thought you would consider Keyweaver, since you really seem to like using your casting through Key. Specifically, the use of your Tidal Wave spell and through the Key use. And Keyweaver would definitely be a way that you could not only cast spells, but absorb Key and use it in ways that would allow you to make ranged attacks.
You're allowed to keep track of spell slots, I'll be honest.
Well, that's not even the big problem. It's that you can apply Burning Mana to your unarmed strikes, which you can then apply them as ranged spell attacks, which would give you the ability to full attack as a monk from 30 foot of range without having to use a bow, which would generate Key anyway. Basically, since you're being a ranged monk, that was one of the ones I thought would fit you because you like using your magical key set, parts of your magical key, and it also gives you a setup for the ease of farming that key in that way.
I understand.
And
I felt like Infiltrator fit better.
this is not me arguing against you. It's just I'm just providing options.
Yeah.
Maybe things that you haven't thought of. I think Infiltrator fits you just fine. Another one you might consider is... Oh, where is it?
But I do have a question. If I did go down the road of with the Infiltrator, would I still be able to fly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Flying's a racial thing.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't, like, interrupt that or anything.
Okay.
There was one more I thought would do really well for you, and that was... I'll go find it. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think that would work for you very well.
I like the fact of the Infiltrator. I can literally hide in people's shadows.
No, I don't disagree at all. Infiltrator is a great path for you to take. I just wanted to give you other options. That's all. Give you more to think about.
The Key
Weaver.
Okay. Like, I understand that one, and it looks really good. It's tempting, but to fit my style and just the way I play, I thought Infiltrator was going to be my number one. So that's the one I chose.
Okay, that's fine. Alrighty then. Next up we have is Ray. What are you thinking about playing, Ray?
At the top of my list is Veteran Mercenary.
Okay. Veteran Mercenary. The Veteran Mercenary is a very good one. I will not disagree with that. Have you thought about the Forgeworn at all?
I have, but I am more than likely going Eldar.
Oh. I'm just going to delete Forgeworn. Man. Astaroth is pissed. Well,
my other choice was going to be Ageless Wanderer.
Let's see here. Well, as a paladin, I think Ageless Wanderer is an A-OK one. I actually think... How do you feel about Mist Speaker? Did you look at that one at all?
I did, but it happens that someone else is also looking at that, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, then. So, Veteran Mercenary, and you're thinking about Ageless Wanderer.
Mm-hmm.
Are you staying Paladin?
No, not likely.
What are you what are you retraining your base class into?
Fighter.
So you're gonna go Fighter? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you're gonna go Fighter... Okay. I think both of those are fine. Veteran Mercenary is great for you. Ageless Wanderer, if you're going Elf, gives you a lot of other and like really cool interactions and things like that. It's pretty good. And also, it's an overland travel class, which will be useful for you guys. Okay. I think both of those are fine. Next up is Delos.
I'm planning on going Mist Speaker.
Okay.
And that's all I have. Well, I do have another.
I take it you're going to try and become an Eldar then?
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to be a Mist Speaker?
Yep.
Okay. It's pretty cool. Not what I expected, but very good.
Quick question, Arcadum.
Yeah, what's up?
You said the Key Weaver would absorb exposure, right?
So let me walk you through what the Key Weaver does
Mm-hmm.
and what makes it very cool. So the Key Weaver, the first thing you get is Burning Key, which is when you would spend a point of key, it also increases the exposure by an equivalent amount. This exposure gain does not reset your focus. You may add your Wisdom modifier to your Mark of the Apostate damage for spells. So that means, because this is mixed with Sorcerer, you'll gain the ability to make base cantrip attacks that you can add damage to. You get Key Spell, which is you can use Key to cast spells. And when you do that, it does not produce exposure. So you have the ability to spend your Key to cast your Sorcerer spells, which can be spells like the Shield spell, which gives you a +5 to AC as a reaction. Can be spells like, I mean, you could even get access to like Bless and stuff like that. And you're able to cast it without doing the bad things to yourself that monks normally suffer when they get exposure.
So, but if another spellcaster was going against me, would I still be at disadvantage in that sense?
Well, it doesn't change that. Not until you get to... let's see, what is it? Where is it? Are they the ones that get it? No. Well, you'll still be vulnerable to that, but the difference is that it won't be a complete negative for you like it is for most monks, because you still benefit from exposure when you cast sorcerer spells, right? You'll still also be a sorcerer. So somebody giving you exposure when you're a sorcerer can actually increase the potency of your spells, give you access to meta magic, and all kinds of other really cool stuff. So it will reset focus if you get it from an enemy, but that's okay because you'll also benefit from it. So that's another thing to keep in mind for that.
Yeah, it just
And
seems too high risk for me. And
well, that's going to be a risk no matter what you play. Like if you're going to be monk and you're not going to be like abolisher monk or something like that, then anytime I hit you with exposure, it's going to do it. Being an infiltrator wouldn't prevent that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying that that's what it does. And also, what was I going to say? The big thing for Searing Key that should like maybe help expand a little bit here is that Burning Mana is you deal extra force damage, and it deals that force damage equal to your exposure. So using Key to gain exposure means you gain a permanent bonus to damage in the fight equal to your exposure through your Burning Mana, and at 8th level you apply it to attacks made with your ranged attack unarmed strikes. So that means you're essentially adding your full casting stat to it and your full exposure to hurting enemies with your unarmed strike from a distance, which is going to outpace your bow by a substantial margin.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the other reason why I suggested it, is because you seem to be playing a ranged, well, I'd say a switch hitter actually, but you use a lot more ranged attacks than most monks, and I think that's something that's quite cool, and I wanted to give you options to expand that.
Yeah.
That's all. But anyway, so Delos, you wanted to go Mist Speaker, which I think is great. It's a really great healing class. Oh man, what would I do with you? What a great question. Well, if you want to lean back into your pirate side, you could go Avenger. That's pretty good. Some Paladin Rogue action.
The problem I have with that is it's directly going against the oath that I made to Jordan's memory.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. So you need something. Well, if you really want to lean into the Jordan's memory, you could consider Peacemaker. Did you look at Peacemaker?
Yeah, but that would go against the aspect of Delos, which he's all about war, not peace. He wouldn't try to be a diplomatic first.
Oh, that's fair. Let's see here. It's another good one. How about Gravelord? I'm just kidding.
Please take Gravel.
Well, you could kind of lean into the shadow stuff that Jordan's memory speaks about. If you went Shade Merchant, that'd be a good one. Another good one would be... Oh man, a really good one would be Barrier Blessed. That'd be a really good one for you. Yeah, Barrier Blessed is pretty sick. In fact, I think Barrier Blessed is a solid contender for Mist Speaker. In my honest opinion. Other than that, I think you've pretty much sussed out the best one, the best two. Well, I don't know. I don't want to say best because that's not accurate, but it's. I think it works. There's also Oathkeeper, which I can't tell you enough how great Oathkeeper is. So that's one to really consider as well. But I think Barrier Blessed is one you should really consider, as well as Mist Speaker, especially if you want to go further into the support role. Why do you want to go Mist Speaker? I'm curious.
Well, since I plan on going Eldar, I thought that it would be a pretty good idea to go more support and offense while being a tank as well. Basically, what I wanted to do the most with the Mistpeaker is have a passive AoE where the exposure that I gain constantly from Jordan's memory helps my entire party without the huge downsides of having it, since Eldar tend to eat exposure apparently. So my biggest thing was for level 6, I'd become a passive healer, so as long as anyone's within 60 feet of me, they heal for 7 every time it's their turn. With Swirling Mist, whenever I cast a spell like Lay on Hands or Bless...
Lay on Hands isn't a spell.
Oh, like Bless or any other spell that I decide to
No,
get.
I get it. You want to... You can make them invisible. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, which could help them with their with defense if someone needs a quick heal and needs to get out of the fray. And with Rhyme Circle, since I don't gain exposure for casting level 3 smites.
Rhyme Circle isn't a spell. Or, excuse me, Smite isn't a spell, so it would not trigger Rhyme Circle.
Oh.
Yeah, you see,
the basis of it is...
You sure? Because this is going to be different. You're not going to be able to do both at the same time. Which, don't get me wrong, I think it's great that you kind of want to go off the beaten path than I thought you were going to. I just want you to be sure that your paladin features are not spells, so they will not trigger with that stuff.
Okay. And anyways, if Eldar does eat exposure, and if it works
you don't know how it works.
Yeah.
And you won't know till after you become one, so I would not make any build decisions based off of that at all.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just trying to keep you from disappointing yourself, man. That's why I'm saying it. I would only build this if you actually want to do what this is doing, not because you think it synergizes with something that you haven't even seen yet. Don't do that to yourself. If you wanted,
I like the aspect of Mistpeaker.
Well, okay, then by all means, go right ahead. I'm just making sure that you are properly informed. That's all.
Yeah. And I won't get into like the level 7, 8, 9, or 10 stuff, as that's for the future.
That 8, 9, and 10 are important. Like, what do you mean?
Okay. At level 7, I'd be able to. I'd be able to heal.
To be clear, Bomber, I know what the class does. I'm asking you why you're taking it. That's what I'm asking.
I wanted to help keep everyone standing, and outpace the enemies healing and stuff.
Okay.
And I also wanted to be defensive while also being offensive.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Sounds fine to me. I do think you should look at Barrier Blessed. I think it's something that I think you're gonna like it if you just kind of read through it. I think that Oathkeeper is also something you should read through because that's how you're actually going to be offensive and able to keep people up. Because the Mist Speaker's Falling Rain is great, but you are going to be on the front line where the most likelihood of taking fire damage is going to be. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's something
That
to
was
keep
what
that
I
in
was
mind.
afraid of.
Yeah. That's going to be a big weakness for you because you're a melee character. But you could also just stand back. So it also works. I think those are fine choices. Let's see. What do we got here? Next up is Brutus. What are you thinking about playing?
I was thinking either Ancestral Warrior or Gravelord. I was thinking.
Oh God. Okay.
Be with them.
I was thinking about it.
Okay.
Yep.
Can I take you on a journey?
Sure.
All right. May I please take you on a journey? Ancestral Warrior is a fantastic choice. I will not stand in the way of that. It's amazing. Gravelord is a great choice, but it is a choice that will hit the party hard.
Yeah, I know.
So if you choose Gravelord, for example, you will more or less invalidate Mistwalker or Mist Speaker.
Yeah.
Like it's going to be a big detriment.
No, I know.
But I'm not saying you shouldn't take it. I'm just making sure you understand. There's a couple of proprietors, a couple of quick pro quos if you do that. May I please, however, please direct you to Penitent 1, which I think is perfect for you. I think it's a perfect class for Brutus.
What? I don't see that one.
Here, I'll send you a link. I'm putting it to you right now. Putting it in notes. There you go. Click that. I'll walk you through it. So the first ability that Penitent 1 gets is Guilt Ridden, which is whenever you would make an attack with a weapon, if you miss that attack, increase the critical threshold of your next attack that hits that enemy by 1.
What is this under?
This is under prestige classes. These are the regional prestige classes. I finished all of them. Please tell me you knew that they existed.
No, I was looking at them, but
Okay.
I'm from Razor Cliffs, so that's why I...
No, you don't have to be from those regions.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
God
what I did.
damn it!
I thought I
Yeah.
had to be from Razor
No,
Cliffs.
you don't.
That's why I was
It
looking at
specifically says that. Like, it's alright. I knew that was going to confuse people.
Oh, okay.
You do not have to be from the region to take that prestige class.
Okay.
Yeah, that only indicates where that prestige class originates from. That's like a flavoring thing and a categorization thing. So,
Okay.
Read-
That's why I didn't look at
let me explain why Penitent 1 is awesome for you, right? So first of all, it gives you increased crit threshold when you miss.
Yeah.
So it means you stack up to crits. And it says, whenever you would critically hit an enemy, that enemy automatically critically hits you the next time it attacks you if it hits. Which for you works. That's what you want, right?
Right.
And then at 6th level, you also get Penitent Flesh, which is whenever you would be critically hit, convert half of that damage you would take into temporary hit points. This ability cannot trigger if you have temporary hit points. And whenever you would deal damage with a weapon with the Hallowed property, you may spend your temporary hit points to deal additional radiant damage equal to your temporary hit points spent.
Okay.
So, that means that when you get critted, you turn half of that damage into temp HP, which essentially negates the critical damage, but it still counts as a crit, so you still benefit from the crit for your entire barbarian aspect.
Right.
If you feel
No,
me, you feel one juicing.
I totally would have looked at this if I knew I could.
Yeah, take some time, read it over.
Yep.
See, this is why we do this. This is why I was going over it with everybody, because I knew someone was gonna slip through the cracks. What about you, Luke? What is Dante thinking about taking? Are you still pooping and peeing?
I would like to ask a question if he's not there.
Luke, are you still pooping? I guess he's still pooping. He told me he wanted to do Pedal Night, but I had a few other ones for him. Yeah, what's up, Kiana?
So, can I hear your evaluation of the Infiltrator, though?
Okay, so the Infiltrator is a great class. Don't get me wrong; it's amazing. Mm-hmm. It lets you get even more stealth. You get Step of the Shadows, which lets you get increased stealth. You get Rogue Aspects, which are great. You also get Shadow Selves, which is a stackable mirror image with your key, which is also awesome. You get a Teleport. And then the last ability means that you can add Sneak Attack dice to the Pierce bonus of your Piercing Palm, which is great. Mm-hmm. My thing is that the reason why I think... I actually have no notes against it. I was just giving you other options to consider. Because this class will work really well for you if you're trying to hit enemies and then disappear to avoid being hit, right? But your actual damage output compared to what the other one would be and your ability to interact with the game state is far greater than this one. See, in this one, stealthing and shooting is all you will be doing, period. Other than, like, scouting ahead and stuff like that, right? Which is also great. But you're already a Shadow Monk, so you can already scout ahead and do that stuff. And Key Weaver gives you access to an equivalent level of ranged attack augmentation, but it also gives you access to spellcasting, which means you have other options in your bag of tricks that you can pull out.
The only reason I really considered Infiltrator is because I found it much more better for my movement. So I would be able to sneak attack with, like, say, just like my bow staff or bare hands. So that would do the damage and I could just stealth away again.
Well, yes, I get that. But getting in and attacking, and then you'll have to use your bonus action to go stealth and then walk away, means that you'll have to be within 15 to 20 feet of range to the enemies at all times, right? If you wanted to do that. You see what I mean? Like, your range is actually limited there. If you wanted to melee attack. If you wanted to ranged attack, I mean, then you just sit in the back, fire off, and then go greater invisibility at the end of your attack function. But if you're going greater invisibility, then you actually don't need to stealth. You see what I mean? Mm-hmm. So actually using your greater invisibility shadow step key actually invalidates the need for stealth, except in very rare situations. And the reason why Infiltrator works is because you don't have to use key to go invisible if you're a Shadow Monk, and you have the ability to stealth well if you're not a Shadow Monk. Whereas, since you are a Shadow Monk, if you went Key Weaver, you would be able to do all of those attacks while invisible and generate more key. You see what I mean?
I see what you're meaning.
Yeah.
I actually, since you brought that to my attention better,
yeah,
now I understand it, I might actually consider it.
Yeah, just take your time, think about it. You don't have to make the decision right now. I just wanted to show you some options, get your brain juices flowing. Really think about it, because I don't want people to be disappointed with their choices. I want them to feel as if they have made the right choice, right?
Because one thing I realized a lot with those boss battles is that I was tanking a lot that I probably didn't want to do. So that's what I want Infiltrator for. But I realized if I want to be optimal to the party, I should learn to tank more and, learn to kind of learn that kill switch there, you know?
But the beauty of that is that what you did, you could do as any kind of monk. the withstanding stance, you could do that as any kind of monk. That's not something you have to sacrifice. You have that anyway. That's all I'm saying. It's kind of like this, I think the trade-off here that you're really looking for is, do you want superb stealth for out of combat? The ability to stealth without having to use ki, which is the equivalent of, quotations, equivalent of invisibility, and and also sneak attack damage, which means that your single hit will go up, so your burst damage goes up? Or do you want to deal, I would say, equivalent damage? You'll have to use ki to go invisible, but you'll be able to generate more ki, and you'll be able to use that ki on spells that give you more things you can do, right? Because,
so it's like,
yeah.
It's a combative sorcerer in a sense.
Exactly. Yeah, because it's monk sorcerer. So there's a lot to think about here, because you can use spells, especially as you get higher in level. You can use good spells too that can really augment your party's chances. Or
and I won't be self-destructing myself by using
spells you use do not self-destruct yourself as a key weaver monk. Yeah, you get around that as you level. So that's something else to think about as well. However, Infiltrator is still really good for all the things that you want to do, which is stealthing and ranged attacking, stealthing and going in, and the out of combat sneaking as well. All really great stuff. So take your time and really think about what are the things that you want to do more often. What part of the fight did you enjoy the most? All that kind of stuff.
I enjoy doing the damage, honestly, because my whole build is deal all the hits and not get hit at all.
What do you mean by not get hit at all?
Like, they can't hit me because they can't see me,
Mm-hmm. So that means you want to be able to use your invisibility.
Yes.
You want or high levels of stealth. If the whole thing is you want to hit and not be seen without the aid of magic, then Infiltrator's fine.
I want to do as much damage as possible, though.
Much damage as possible is not... That's the difference.
Yeah.
See, Infiltrator will do a lot of burst damage in a single attack, but the Key Weaver is going to do more damage over time. A full attack action from a Key Weaver that's all juiced up is going to outpace any damage that your Infiltrator is going to do. So if you want to deal damage, then that's the way you go. But the thing is, the Key Weaver has a longer burn time. It takes longer to get your momentum, right? Whereas Infiltrator kind of just starts off normal and it's just good at the start, right? That's kind of the trade-off you have there.
Yeah, this definitely requires further evaluation.
Yeah, take your time, no problem. Hey, Luke, you back?
Yeah.
All right, so...
Books told me that I was coming, and I wrote him a whole page on how I wasn't.
And pooing, too, don't forget that one. It was pooing incoming.
Oh, I'm glad you took time to wrote that. Anyway...
I didn't finish.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
What prestige classes would you like to take?
Petal Knight.
Okay. Would you like to explain your build? You're just still the new character, and I think nobody here knows anything.
Originally, I was gonna go. I forgot the name. It was the Sanguine one with Dilettante's Desire to be a sort of a bleed tank, and mostly run in and strip AR. But I didn't realize that Duke Thistle didn't strip the AR based on the amount of bleed. It was just the tick of bleed.
Mm.
So it was like, oh, I'll run in, just like vomit blood on everyone, strip all their AR, and then the boys will come in and start bonking. And I was like, okay, there's probably a more useful way to go about that. Decided Dilettante's Desire combined with Petal Knight. I really like the personal resource management of Petal Knight. Resources and paying attention to which enemy hits you and which enemy does what to you, and keeping track of sort of your position against every other enemy, as well as getting triggers off if they choose to hit other people. So it's sort of a tank dodge role.
What is your
not
what
dodge,
is,
but like a
what is your class? What class are you again?
Paladin.
You're a paladin. Okay. What's your sub role? subclass?
Mennonites.
So Penance of Spirit?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Penal Knight, bleed-based paladin, Mennonite.
No more bleed base. It's effectively
Oh, well, you're
trigger
still
attacks,
using
so-
rapier, right?
Yeah.
So
there
that's
will
still
be
that's still
bleed on the
bleed.
enemy,
That's still bleed. Yeah.
I don't really want to lean into it.
Let's see here. Well, that's light weapon. You're dex based, I presume.
Charisma.
Well, okay.
For Pedal Knight.
Okay. I mean, if you built 4 Pedal Knight, then the only other one I could really suggest is maybe Oathkeeper.
Yeah, I could see that.
Oathkeeper is
If
pretty
Pedal
fucking
Knight
sick.
wasn't available, I definitely would take Oathkeeper.
And I'd also think that you're the player type that'd be able to really get a lot of work out of it. There's also Gate Guardian. Huh? Spear and Scimitar. Spear and Scimitar is sick, bro. Okay, no, nobody. Okay, nobody. All right.
The rapiers are like half of my character's fucking identity. At this point.
Yeah. The only other one I could think of that would be pretty cool is... Did you consider Cairn Collector?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
As well as Spirit Scripts, although I don't know. I just made this dude, so I don't know if I fulfill failed 2 death saving throws thing, but Cairn Collector and Spirit Script are definitely aspects of the character.
Those rolls are taken off, so don't worry about those prerequisites.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I like both of those quite a bit. The those are very reflective of my spell choices, but I think Pedal Knight is more reflective of what I want to do with the character moving forward.
Okay. I mean, I think it's fine. I mean, you have Unerring Grace, which lets full Mennonite use. You have Charisma, all that good stuff. You have Vanity, which is a great one. I love Vanity. Cloak of Flowers is awesome. Then, of course, there's Blade Reflection, which I think is very anime, but very cool in and of itself. Yeah. Sounds good to me. I mean, I think those are solid choices. Whoops.
Yeah.
Why is
I also like
the...
you shouldn't have attacked the other party member. You should have attacked me. Now I'm going to punish you for that.
Yeah. Is he taking Gravelord? Jesus.
I'm guessing other people are taking Gravelord?
No, there's just been conversations about it. Gravelord is the as a class that the party has to play around. And it's hard because it is strong, so there's a big sacrifice that has to be made for it. But there's plenty of builds that work with it, but I digress.
I was in one of those conversations. I was just not talking. Teehee.
Man. Very cool. The only other one I would really suggest to you, Brutus, other than Penitent One, is maybe Bayou Bouncer, because Bayou Bouncer is really fucking cool. It has a sick counterattack. It'll really... I think it really helps you, because you're using a spread out stat sheet, so it helps combine a lot of that together. Gives you a bunch of extra hit points. In fact, now that I think about it, check out that one too, Brutus. I think your build would also work with that one.
Yeah, I'm looking at it when you said it.
Yeah, I think that one would really work too, now that I'm thinking about it.
Would that work though? Because I'm not actually using a shield, I'm just using armor that acts as a shield?
No. That's the advanced fighting style. There's a Bayou Bouncer...
yeah, that's what I'm looking at. It says whenever you shove an enemy, you may attack.
You mean the first ability?
If you have a shield, you may also knock them prone as an additional athletics check.
Yeah, so you don't get that part. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, this means that you can knock them around. That's not the big one. Retry me. Just retry me. It's so
that's
sick.
That's what I was just on.
Yeah.
What does the general formation feel in terms of like the party roles?
Isn't that sick, dude?
So let me get this right. I grant them advantage in a dodge action. If they were to make it, it triggers me to attack, and if I hit them, I add the damage they would have put onto me back onto them, plus mine.
Yeah, all the damage you prevent. So the damage your armor
man.
prevents, the damage your trance prevents, all of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be really good for trance.
Yeah, that's why it's
That's
good for
funny.
barbarians, in
That's
addition
just
to other
funny.
types. Yeah. And then if you look at Swift and Strong, it's since you're using scimitars, that's like your main steel. You get to combine your strength and dex together to determine everything.
I was gonna retrain my stats too.
Oh, well, I'm just saying
Yeah.
Swift and Strong's there to alleviate spread stat builds. But anyway, I think Bayou Bouncer is something you should consider as well, Brutus. That one up there with Penitent one.
I was looking at Penitent one.
Yeah.
More now.
Both are very good. Bayou Bouncer is so sick, dude.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna retrain my stats.
I do have one more I want to throw your way. Luke.
Especially if Booker is gonna go more of the talker type, then I don't need my charisma points as much.
You think you're a talker character?
Well, as a halfling, I get the persuasion.
Yeah, I know.
Thing, so that's why.
But do you? like that's my point. I don't think I've ever heard you say anything that wasn't. You're a fucking idiot. Kill them. I'm gonna eat their blood. Did you just start screaming?
I gotta convince the enemy that I'm about to.
No, guys, I'm the face of the party. I'll eat your children. Like.
Got intimidation in there too.
But you don't. But you.
I never use it.
You never used it. That's. It's just. It's the little things.
I know.
It's the little things that get me.
That's what makes it funny.
Like raised dick.
Hey, Luke. Did you Oh, never mind. You wanted to go paladin. Never mind. I was like, man,
I've looked at all these pretty thoroughly. I spent a lot of time like.
I just think you'd play a wandering warrior really well. Because I was just thinking about your character as a wandering warrior. Like, you'd have to rebuild a little bit, but you could go wandering warrior and then switch from paladin to like monk or something if you wanted to, or even fighter, and then go wandering warrior, because I really think you'd play it well, because duelist is fucking so strong, and since you've picked a pair of weapons that you're going to commit yourself to, which is rapier, that means you're going to get the full aspect of duelist. And this is why Thorn going wandering warrior is such a great choice. Yeah, it's a great choice for single weapon users, right? So that's what's really good for it. And I think you'd play it well because you'd know how to use it pretty strong. So something to think about. But it also gives you access to very rare game interactions, which I think is great. But just something to consider. But how attached to your spellcasting do you think you're going to be?
The spells I've selected vary.
Okay.
They're sort of the starts. First was the spells, then it was the weapons, and then I.
Is your token built? Like, I don't see your token built anywhere.
Oh no, I still haven't added shit.
Oh, okay. Well,
I figure after,
what are you?
after
Can you tell me what your spells are?
Yeah. So, Shield, Sanctuary, Silence, Misty Steps, Spirit Shroud, Speak with Dead, and Clairvoyance.
Mm-hmm. Those are good spells.
I cast Clairvoyance last episode when they were in the bath to listen.
Oh, I thought you were kidding about that. I didn't know you actually.
No, I was
can.
legit. Yeah, I did the auditory half of Clairvoyance.
Wait,
Like I heard a woman crying, and I heard people playing with each other's penises.
God.
Hold on, let's double check on here. Let's make sure this. Bod, what are you doing, Bod? What are you doing?
Those are dicks.
You only heard. That's all I need to know.
It's like, bye.
Bye.
Oh yeah, ooh, don't go down there. And then just like
Bye.
2 minutes later, just a woman softly crying.
All right, so prestige class wise, it sounds like you guys have kind of like sussed out what you want to do. So the next thing I want to go to is how would you like to spend your patience? Talk about that amongst yourselves for a second while I go pee, and then I'll come back to answer clarifying questions. Be right back.
Oh, jeez.
Well, I guess first off, Ray, I mean, how do you feel with as far as like the weapons and what you want to do? Is there any clear answer on that first?
I want a meteor star.
Yeah, the meteor star.
That's all I know for sure. Is I plan on dual wielding between.
Yeah, I think Penitent one would be the one I would go.
Because I plan on dual wielding Jordan's Memory and Meteor Star, and if not, then just yeah.
What do you think, Ray?
I do know there's weapons that I do want to create. I wanted to create falchions for myself. There are the weapons and stuff that I have listed for y'all as well.
Okay. I'm not too picky on the weapon. If there's like leftovers, I want to use it for the star constellation stuff, but I'm happy to go through the weapon stuff first, armory and all that. Get those points out of the way first.
And I wanted
I would say the opposite. Like if there's 40 points, consider everyone to have 7. So 35 in total.
Yeah.
5 should be put in an investment account where it's like, hey, we're gonna piss Farrier off. We're gonna lose some of his patience, so we don't want to be at 0 or 1. Like 5 is a good place to hang. Everyone gets 7. I think skimping on like hilted for a single weapon for like 4 patience is. I think that 4 is better spent on divination, figuring out the intricacies of the mission and stuff like that. That's my 2 cents, but
No, it's a good idea.
So so I've already spent like 5 because of the Meteor Star being a tier 5
which
weapon.
is a tier 5, which is 10 actually. Well, it's originally 10, but it's multiplied by 1.5.
Brutus, do you have any idea what kind of weapons you would want?
I want to stick with my scimitars for that crit chance, especially if I'm gonna go penitent one.
Yeah.
So
And then I would want Ray to add some hollowed exposure to my swords, or find a weapon with hollowed exposure.
All right.
it's 7 for the Meteor Star.
Yeah. So that would spend Delos for the Meteor Star.
And
but
what is your cost?
I do want it made
for
out
what
of
you want, right?
mithril.
I wanted to make a falchion.
Okay.
I also wanted my armor to be switched over to hollowed, but I don't know how much that would be.
I'm back, baby.
Hello.
How much it's gonna
I mean, if you're putting hallowed on all your shit as the way to expend, you could go paladin. You just get anointed, right? Or am I thinking of something else?
Anointed gives you the anointed property in all of your weapons and armor.
Is that the equivalent of having hallowed?
No. Hallowed is the greater form of it. But there are classes that if you have the anointed arms, it gives you hallowed instead of anointed.
Yeah, because in order for me to use the penitent flesh, I would need a weapon with hollowed property.
I want a mithril meteor star. Oh, okay.
Do you guys want to bathe in the goop and become sexy like I am?
Oh yeah, let's actually do that first. Who's being an elf?
I'm being an elf.
I'm also
Not
gonna be
it.
an elf.
I think it's naked.
watch,
Shows
though.
you how better he.
Like my
Oh,
dick.
I
better he is.
see.
I wanted to learn more about the Eldar and depth of and all that first, but if we're choosing now, then yeah.
Wait, are you also being an elf?
Oh no, sorry.
Yeah.
I was needing to move up here. I was moving up here.
Wait, is this the not elf zone? Where
Yeah,
where
this
is
the
this?
not elf zone?
Yeah.
Yeah, no elf. Oh shit, Dante. Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Oh God. Well, so be it.
I'm not
So-
willing to change myself for something. You know, I like being myself.
I am.
Yeah, okay.
I
You be
definitely am.
yourself. You be yourself.
Let's go ahead and shave all that hair off you.
All
I
right,
could
here,
just try it.
here we go.
Here we go. Is that what you just said?
Yep, here we fucking go, dude. You guys ready? Let's play.
You're at the Dow.
How do I have to reload this? I've already been here.
Where's Mr. Delos? I gotta put lotion on him before he gets in.
Oh my god.
Where is?
Spawn.
That's a good question.
I'm at 99%.
Where's Mr. Delos? I gotta.
He's stuck in the Eternal Realm.
I'm about to get there.
I'm still at 99.
Oh boy.
I'm a 99.
I'm edging on 99. I'm so close. Alright, I got there. Alright.
Oh, am I the only one who's not here?
On, you going in?
No,
Bon?
I'm the same way. I'm at 99.
I'm done.
You gonna get in there, Bon?
Oh, I'm done. Sweet.
Yeah.
I'm not.
You've got
I'm gonna
this,
hang
Kiana.
out by Booker.
I hang out by Brutus.
I hang out by Brutus.
My exposure and my token are off center by like 5 feet.
There we go.
Get up there and do a
There's a-
cannonball.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
2
there's
of me.
extra
That's what the
Delos.
problem is. I
Hey,
forgot
Bon,
about that.
One is
Stop.
in the 3rd dimension.
Stop moving. Stop moving it. I'm gonna
Little
put
belly
my...
flop.
Give me 1 second. I gotta get rid of this guy.
No, leave it there. Leave it right there. Say stop. Get over here. Alright.
Okay, I just had to say. I have to make this meme. I'm sorry. In the water.
Okay.
A can of water.
Get in there, Bonnie.
All right.
Belly flop.
All right.
I'm just gonna take a few steps this way. Brutus, you wanna join me?
Okay,
No, I'm gonna
so
sit right here.
I want to be 100% clear before you fucking do this. You're not going to be able to go back. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'm looking at you, Boomer.
Yeah, I understand.
Are you sure? Because when I told you about the sword, you were like, I'm going to be a fighter. No. There's no going back. If you jump into this water, you're going to be an elf. We'll see what kind of elf, because that has to be rolled, but we're going to find out.
Wait, what?
Oh, I wouldn't be an Elder?
He doesn't
No,
get to
you don't get to
choose.
just choose Eldar. No.
Ah.
Bon, you can't come
Oh
back,
man, and my
Bon.
secondary thing was going to be CL.
There's no coming back from this, Bon.
I
I mean-
understand.
I'm still okay with it.
Yeah.
Can I push you?
Weren't they able to choose though with the pool?
They're able-
It
they're-
wasn't a full Elder.
They're able to choose from a chart.
Oh,
Yeah.
so the chart of Lesser Elder, and it chooses from that? Or...
So you roll their choices effectively?
Okay, so, all right, this is how it works. You choose, like, Cockateshian Elf. All right, and then I roll on that. You choose...
Okay, gotcha.
That's what I mean. You choose the type. Lesser Eldar is under... Hold on, I have to consult the star map.
Because there's a lot of fucking elves.
I'm sorry, it's just I got confused.
There are a lot of elves, so
My kin breed like rats. Get in the water, Mr. Booker.
Oh my
It's
god.
not like
Why didn't
humans,
you make that the character's voice, dude? Just walk around and say, we'll use our elven superiority to overwhelm the enemy.
I can shave you from head to toe, Mr. Booker.
You know what? I like that better.
That completely
And the
changes the
monotone.
entire tone of your character.
Yeah, I like that. That's a lot better.
Okay, yeah. So to choose Lesser Eldar, you have to pick from the Hates elves. Hates elves, yeah.
Interesting.
So your choices that you can roll into for the Hates elves are Lesser Eldar, the Voisin, the Vansila, or the Blister Skin. No, it's 1d4.
Kalos is a voice and I'll lose my shit.
I'm gonna. If you're okay with that.
Believe me, I swear to God, if I roll that, dude. I'm sorry. What were you saying, Brutus?
No, I wanted to push Delos in.
Okay.
Okay, you can't.
Dante would roll initiative and try to stop you.
Oh, wow.
You can't force the choice on anybody. It has to be chosen. So,
Are you AFK, Mr. Booker, while I was talking about shaving you from head to toe?
No. You can do that outside of the pool.
all right. Final chance. If you want to walk in there, you can.
Going in, Bon? You sure
Yeah.
about this, bud?
You sure? You sure? Or how about you wait for Ray to take the plunge, then you go in?
All right. Before you walk in, Bomber, I want you to go to notes and I want you to type and at me. I understand the consequences of doing this, and that if I do it, I cannot take it back.
Okay.
Thank you. I don't want to hear any more of this. Like, I didn't know I could not be a fight. No, you know now. No takebacks. Jesus Christ.
But doing that goes against the character.
I'm talking to the player, not the
Like,
character.
give me a second.
You
I'm gonna
can't
mute.
come back, Bon. You can't come back.
All right. I'm waiting.
You want me to do it as
You're
well?
watching.
No, you don't have to because we haven't had any problems.
Just watch my
I'll
fellow
fucking do it.
Guardians, Andre.
I don't care.
Just sign the goddamn contract.
I signed the goddamn
This
contract.
is the second contract he's ever signed.
This is
Good.
the contract, no taking back.
All right, we're gonna start with you, Delos. Please enter the pool.
Okay. I'm going to do a dive. Is that
I throw him
athletics?
aside and go into the pool.
Belly flop.
Pull your dick
Please,
out.
please, no diving.
Please,
Oh.
please, no diving.
Okay. He will calmly enter.
Please, no diving.
Dante has a red floaty around his neck. A little whistle in his hand.
Please, no diving.
Want me to get into the middle and be thematic?
Yeah. Okay, I was gonna play a song, but I'm not allowed to anymore. So, see if I can play something else here. Let's see those.
Pokemon evolution.
I wanna be the very best. Like no one.
He starts drowning.
Are you sucking on something?
Bod, what are you doing, Bod? All right,
Oh, Bob, what are you doing?
all right, let's do this.
Have to re-roll his penis now.
Is that actually a thing?
So,
As I get a 20 next.
since you want to be
Sorry.
a lesser Eldar, that means you have to roll on the hate test chart. The hate test chart has 4 options. They are listed as such.
Oh god.
And I'm guessing I don't know what any of them entail.
No.
Okay.
That is what they are. Here we go. Rolling a d4.
Go blister skin. Come on. Roll that one.
That's his
Pull
dag.
two, I dare you.
And thus, fate decides. Vencila.
Vencila. I was so close to that lesser Eldar.
Let's see the magical girl transformation.
Dude, I'm glad I didn't roll voice, dude. I don't know if I can handle that. that would be too much.
What type of voice does
There's
that
like
have?
fucking G cups and a.
I feel like the voice slam would have broken stealth.
He's gone.
Oh, I am no longer there.
Yeah, because
Guys, I'm drowned.
I got to get with Waymaker. I got new art for you.
Fuck, he's dead.
Okay, who's next? What about you, dwarf boy?
Me, I want to go.
Okay, what kind of elf do you want to choose from?
I am looking to choose from the Lesser Eldar list.
Okay, put him in the middle. You know there's other elves in other places, right? You don't. Lesser Eldar isn't the best.
I mean, like, imagine
Well,
like doing space.
From the research that I was told to do, and from everybody else I was told, it is the best.
All right. Oh my God! Please don't roll it soon. I definitely can't handle Ray. All right, Luke, are you ready, dude? Hold my hand.
Doesn't Ray have inspiration from his?
That you cannot affect this roll in any way.
Oh no.
Are you ready, Luke?
I have 3 hot dogs in my ass. I'm looking at my Bible right now.
All right, here we go. Survey says. Oh no!
There it is.
Yeah, baby!
God damn.
This is better than being a Lesser Eldar.
I don't even know what these do. What's a voice in?
Man. You got what you asked for.
They died, Brutus.
You've literally fulfilled StevenMadness' dream in becoming Chinese.
And he wanted that?
Poor Arcadum here is just dying.
Where is Waymaker awake? I gotta tell him something. Oh. Holy shit, dude.
Oh.
Okay, I will now give you a description of what those elves are.
Oh no.
Can we start with voicing, please?
Okay, so we're gonna start with you, Delos. Oh my God, dude. I'm losing it.
Dante gets a boner the minute he sees it.
I noticed. I
Okay.
noticed it.
Okay. So the it's the best timeline, dude. It's so fucked.
What?
Okay. All right. Delos. The Vencila nomads are a form of elf that lives on the world of Halos. Their bodies were formed, and their long life was granted by the permeance and mutative aspects of the enormous gravity wells that exist within that constant, coiling, ring-based planet. As such, you are an elf that is wild and savage, that is granted with the ability to manipulate gravity.
Oh my God.
So,
Jeez.
so you're a gravity elf. And you'll find out what you look like soon enough. Tee.
Oh no.
I'm guessing I don't get any of the abilities.
Yeah, you do. You change your race, dude. You get all that shit.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay. Oh, Ray.
Oh,
You poor, simple man. Say goodbye to your penis. The Voicen are a race of all-female, beautiful, elf-like banshee creatures whose singing powers, their voices, are so beautiful and potent with the Arabians of life that they actually sing their children into existence.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
It is.
I can't wait to hear this.
You have to keep the accent though.
Oh, thank you.
Same voice.
Same voice. Comes out, hey guys.
Hey guys. How you guys doing? I did not expect to be turned into a female elf.
Oh, also, to be clear, you have the ability to mate with others, but you cannot produce children in that way.
Oh no! So stop banging everyone you see.
That works out for you, Ray.
Also, you have angered Astaroth.
Oh.
The only thing keeping him from punching you in the face is the fact that Ezekine is your deity, and he's kind of just holding up his hands like, hey, it's his decision, and you're in the house of fucking Falael, the Elf Lord. Astaroth is outside, his hands pressed against the window, seething. The moment you fucking walk outside, the moment Falael's presence or your faith in Ezekine shimmers for a minute, that's a hammering.
Astaroth isn't real, don't worry.
He's like out of 5. He's dead already.
God, I've got to talk with. I have to talk with fucking Waymaker now, dude. Like, I need you to make Ray sexy.
Can
I'll tell him
still
to
give you
I'll
the
tell.
description?
I'll tell. No, your ass is mine now. You stepped into the pool.
Oh shit.
Waymaker's going to draw whatever degeneracy comes out of Storm Edge's head.
Oh my god.
Storm Edge is gonna have a.
Can I give a description? No, you gave up that right when you got in the goddamn pool.
What's repercussions for Dante stepping in the pool?
You're already an elf.
Supposed to?
You're already an elf.
Okay.
You've already achieved superiority. You don't need to use the pool.
I don't know how to feel about this.
I know how I feel.
Step in the pool.
I
it's
feel
great.
hard.
Do same.
My cock.
Like, I think Delos got an elf he's really going to enjoy, but Ray is going to make me cry blood.
I'll really try.
Ray. Fucking voice it.
Out of curiosity, can we roll another one? Because I'm curious what his second roll would have been if he did have inspiration. Just out of curiosity.
It doesn't affect the choice.
I know it doesn't.
I don't think.
It's
fated.
It was fated.
The matron of fate says, no. You will be beautiful.
Oh,
What was your class, your prestige class you were thinking about doing again?
Veteran mercenary. That's not based on gender.
You have to keep the same voice and accent.
I
can keep the same accent.
Oh, greetings, everyone. It is good to see you. Oh, do you like my boobies? They're very large.
I've got big old boobies now.
You know Sig is going to pester you until you do it themselves.
I just imagine
kid you,
Thorns like putting on makeup
as soon
somewhere.
as Kiana sees Ray come out of the pool, she's gonna bang her head against a rock.
I also bang my
Imagine-
head.
If you think Effie is hot, just wait until you see Voice and Ray.
Oh no!
Thorns somewhere. She's putting on makeup. Like, man, I hope that Kylos finds me pretty. And meanwhile, a dwarf walks into a pool and becomes the hottest chick on court.
Voice and...
I had a feeling that was gonna be fucking a siren kind of class.
Oh man, dude.
This
Dude.
is the best night ever.
Dude. I can't wait for Shamber to find out, dude. He's gonna lose his fucking mind. Oh man.
I'm gonna die.
I've got big old boobies now. Alright, well.
This very strange feeling.
Okay, so we got all that. Prestige classes have been more or less kind of sussed out. I've got art to finish. I've got some stuff I need to finish art-wise for the NPCs. Next session for us is, what is it, 17th? So we have one more before the break. What we're going to do next time is we're going to do some heavy role-playing with the other facility managers. We'll do the role-play with Falael, which will set up the actual the campaign, the story, and then after that we'll probably be done until after break. Oh, by that time also, you guys will have access to a whole new feat list and everything, so we'll probably have a lot of questions to go through on that too. But I think that's pretty much all I got for you right now, because I have to get art made for two of you. Jesus Christ, dude. Dude. Holy shit, I can't believe he's a fucking voice.
That's a fucking dank chart to roll on, though. Like, holy shit.
Blister Skin's pretty sick, too.
Is blister skin literally the entirety of their skin is blisters? I gotta know.
Skin.
No, they're like they're hard to describe. They're chitinous elves. They're like bug elves, kind of.
Oh.
They have exoskeletons and like they're. Have you ever seen the anime? What is it? Oh, come on! It's guys in a suit. Guyver? No, not it. Oh, come on!
I'm coming on. Hold
Men
on.
in suit? Isn't that like Men in Black or something?
No, like Guyver.
I love that anime.
It's a Japanese like show. It's like Power Rangers, but it's not.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're
It's
talking
not
about.
Gundam. It's the.
No.
It's
I know what you're
Guyver. It's like Guyver, I think. It's something like that.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
kind of
know
like.
what
It's kind of like that.
Nice. He's got a big
Alright.
Great.
Will we be told the
I also need new
the
weapons
abilities
and
later?
stuff, so.
You sure will. Once I get them
Oh man, the
translated.
anticipation killing me.
If it's anything like the voicing from fucking Conflux, then and all your social hurdles have been solved effectively.
Jesus Christ, I can't do it. I keep thinking about this like, and why should I let you pass? Oh, because look at what you like, a bigger boy.
I want to see the majestic.
Look at these
walkout
big
of
old
this
itty
art.
bitty titties.
Oh, no, dude. Stop.
Dude, imagine if he just kept the beard
Just-
though.
It's funny because he was planning on keeping it.
I was. If I could,
Please.
please let me keep the beard.
Okay, so
I'll make you a fake penis in the blacksmith.
Anyway, let's see if we've got any fan art. That's all I got for you guys today. Do you guys have fan art?
Yes, we do.
Yes, you do. Jesus Christ. What a fucking session, dude. Like, what
I
the-
mean,
Hey,
I have
what did I tell you?
I have art,
This'll
but I'm not
get
sure
you
if I should
going.
put it. I have art, but I'm not sure if I should put it in now or next session because it's an outfit change.
Probably next, I think.
Okay.
Wait. Does this
Just
start?
want
Is
to talk.
I
Yeah.
Okay, all
Yo,
right.
Barge, what are you saying?
Dalos Talonblade. Mr. DM, please get me out of this whack-ass crystal prison. Okay. Astroth, when he comes out of the corner store, I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. Yeah, okay. Good. What a fucking session, dude. Alrighty, well, that'll be it for tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for well, I'm awake now. Like I was getting a little tired there, but not anymore. Now I will have nightmares of fucking Ray walking around going, "Do you like what you see? I have mountains on my nipples." Like some shit like that.
Oh shit.
Like, oh shit.
think of that.
Oh shit. Bye bye, everybody.